Hello, hello! It's Anna. Welcome to quick core burn video on my channel. Let's begin. We start on top of the mat, feet together, tummy in, tail down. Inhale, lift your arms up, sink your hips down for chair pose. Spend here 5 breaths, looking up between your thumbs, keeping your lower back nice and straight and tummy in. And then use another 5 breaths to lower your hips down along with your body, along with your arms, all the way down on your mat as slowly, as controlled as possible. Lift your feet up for boat posture and hold it here. Try to keep your back straight. Last inhale, exhale, cross the ankles, put your feet on the floor and lift your hips up and back. And another 5 breaths in Navasana. Keep on holding, keep on lifting your chest higher and higher, looking at your toes. Exhale, hands down, feet down, lift your hips up and back. Last round. Hold it here. Another 3 breaths. Toes higher, chest higher. Last inhale. On the exhale, bend the knees, bring your shins parallel to the floor and hands to your heart center. Eventually lowering your toes down and hugging your knees in. Give yourself a few breaths here. Bring your hands behind you, approximately ½ meter away from your hips, and feet flat on the floor. On your next inhale, lift your hips up for reverse tabletop. On the exhale, straighten your legs, bring your hips back. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Exhale, supported L-seat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, L-sit. Inhale, hips higher. Exhale, hips further back. Inhale, reverse tabletop again. Exhale, hips back. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Gently lower down. Shaking up your legs. Inhale and exhale, lean forward with your back straight for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Take one more breath and release the pose. Cross your ankles, roll over them and place your forearms on the floor. Make sure that your elbows are right underneath the shoulders and your forearms are parallel to each other. We're holding forearm plank here for a few breaths. Keep on pushing through your heels to engage the legs even more. Tuck your tail under and make sure that your hips and tummy especially doesn't sag down towards the mat. Try to keep your breath calm. On the next inhale, walk your feet forward into dolphin pose. Exhale, walk them back into plank. Inhale, dolphin pose, hip nice and high. Exhale, back into plank. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, plank. Inhale, dolphin. Feet as close to your elbows as possible. Exhale, plank. Dolphin one last time. Come back into your forearm plank. And then slowly lower your hips down on the floor for Sphinx posture to stretch those abdominal muscles. Keep on pushing through your forearms, lifting your chest higher up away from the mat. Make sure that you keep your glutes strong. You may even lift your chest higher and elbows off the floor for cobra pose for more intense stretch. On the next exhale, come back into plank. Inhale, lower hips down. Exhale, plank. Exhale, down. In this movement, if you feel any kind of lower back pain or discomfort, please refrain from doing it. Just hold forearm plank one more time. We're holding it here, tummy in. All abdominals are squeezing towards the midline. And then lower your hips to the right side and then to the left. And to the right to engage those obliques, and then to the left. Try to keep your elbows glued to the floor. And back in the middle, maintain that parallel position of your body. Walk your feet closer towards the elbows for dolphin pose once again. Lower down on your knees. Walk your elbows further forward for puppy pose stretch. For a more intense variation, bend the elbows and bring your palms together beside your head. Release the puppy pose, cross the ankles, and sit back. Lay down on the floor, adjust yourself, and lift your arms up just to give them a little rest. Release the arms. Push your lower back into the floor. Bring your lower ribs and hip bones closer to each other. And bring your feet up towards the ceiling. Feel free to have your knees slightly bent if you need to. 5 breaths we're holding here with our arms off the floor. You're welcome to stop at any point as we continue with this progression. Maybe lifting your shoulder blades off the floor, holding here for 5, legs strong, core squeezing. Lower your right leg down as low as you can, maintaining that close connection between your lower back and the floor. Bring it back up, your left leg goes down. In case you feel your lower back is lifting up, bring your leg a little higher. And then we're going back, holding here for 5 breaths, pushing your heels towards the ceiling and lower back into the mat. Lower your shoulders down, your head down, holding here for another 5 breaths. Release your arms. And eventually bend your knees and bring your legs into the chest. Bring your feet on the mat in line with your hips and come into a bridge pose. Think of it as abdominal stretch rather than a back bend. Slowly lower your hips down with control. Repeat it one more time. Or my personal favorite to stretch out those abs is full wheel posture. Make sure you don't experience any lower back pain or discomfort. Lower down gently, tuck the tail under, and thighs into the tummy once again. Bring your arms down with elbows bent and forearms parallel to each other. Lower back on the floor. Slowly bring your knees to your right, keeping your both shoulder blades on the floor and looking over your left shoulder. Try to push actively with your left hip in the direction of your knees to intensify the twist in your spine. Slowly bring your knees back to center and change the side. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor. See if you want to close your eyes here to feel the twist even better. Last couple of breaths. Come back to center. Knees to chest, one last time. Eventually, settle on your mat for Shavasana. Try to focus on relaxing your abdominal muscles completely. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. Thank you for practicing with me. There are more and more videos being uploaded every week, so don't forget to subscribe. Namaste.